My participation in the presidential election 2023 is caused by events outside my control. It is probably predetermined by a supernatural power, and this is called fate. Let me explain why. In 2011, the Constitution requires a private sector candidate to have met the requirements within the previous 15 years. As I left NTUC Income in 2007, I easily qualified because when the election was at 2011, it was only 4 years. By 2023, I would have left income for 16 years, and I would therefore not qualify. I would therefore not qualify because I passed the 15 years. To my surprise, the requirement was extended from 50 to 20 years. Why did the government and parliament approve this extension? I don't know the reason. I searched for the reason, I can't find out the reason. It still remains a mystery to me. Due to the change to 20 years, I become eligible again. Even though I was eligible for this election, I wanted to stay out from the contest initially. Several friends urged me to step forward to provide the choice for the people to vote for an independent president. A president who is independent of the ruling party. When George Goh expressed his interest to contest this election, I was happy to step aside and allow him to be the standard bearer for the people who preferred an independent president. I only submitted my application when it became clear to me that George Goh was not likely to qualify. That turned out to be correct. It is fate that determined I should now step forward as the standard bearer for an independent president. In this campaign, I faced many daunting challenges. I will cover them in a separate media release in a few days' time. Today, I will announce the plans for the rally. Many of you are interested to know. I have cancelled my rally. It was one of the challenges we faced. Cost, approval, etc. But in place of it, I will organize a Zoom webinar, live stream on Facebook, on TikTok, and other approved media. I still have to get approval for that online platform. It is not easy, but I'm getting my approval. That event will be at 9 o'clock on Thursday, 30th August, just before the cooling off day. So please watch my Facebook, my supporters, journalists, please watch the journalist chat group for more details. I went to record my TV broadcast yesterday. I gave a script of my message in advance to IMDA that controls the broadcast. IMDA asked for 3 paragraphs to be removed. They are the most important paragraph of my campaign. They asked for it to be removed on the grounds that it is outside of the president's prerogative. I do not agree with that decision, but I have no choice. I will now read to you the 3 paragraphs that are removed. They are the most important part of my campaign. I will highlight this overall investment strategy, that is, to invest the reserve soundly, to the professional investment managers to achieve the desired results. This was removed as not within the powers of the president. I disagree. The actual monitoring will be the duty of the board of directors, but they will receive my advice and guidance on the approach to be taken. That was also removed. The most important is this: beyond the constitutional duties, I have a vision to use the President's office to influence policies that will make a better life for the people of Singapore. I will focus on 3 critical areas: bringing down the cost of living, ensuring affordable housing for all, and securing jobs that provide a sense of stability and a path to progress. That was also removed. I consider these statements to be the most important part of my speech. I consider the IMDA does not have the authority to interpret the Constitution in their way, and ask for the statements to be removed. I did not have time to argue about that. I removed this statement, and I will deal with IMDA separately. Some people suggested that I was misleading the people by promising them goals that I did not have the executive authority to deliver. I am not misleading the people. I made it clear in many statements that I will be using the office of the President to convey to the government about the hardship faced by the people and about their aspirations. I remain hopeful that I would be able to persuade the Prime Minister and the ministers to modify some of their policies that will give a better life for the people. At the start, I would certainly advise the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister to suspend the 1% increase in the GST rate scheduled for 2024. That will be just my advice. I know that the government has already announced that they are going ahead with the increase. I advise them to reconsider. I am not being political. I am expressing the views of a large segment of the people. Their voices should not be ignored. I am aware if I were elected as the President, I have to convey these views in private, in my regular discussions with the Prime Minister. I will abide by this working arrangement. I believe that many people will vote for me, knowing that I do not have the executive authority on these issues. They will vote for me to do what I can to realize the vision and the 3 goals. Thank you. I'm now open for questions on this matter.